Hello, 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 everyone. Those who donate $20 or more get to choose their own deck. My readings are by donation. There is no specific amount. The more you donate, the more questions you get to ask me, and the more detail you will receive from me, okay? Hey, Arshawn, baby, how are you? How you doing? Welcome back. How you doing? That's good, that's good, that's good, that's good. Excuse me. I just had some soda, my bad. A little soda. Guys, I only take Apple Pay, Chime, and PayPal. I do not take Apple, I don't take Cash App. I don't take Venmo. I do not take Super Chat on YouTube. I only take PayPal, Chime, and Apple Pay. If you are interested in a reading, okay? Please look at the white box at the top of the chat for the link and pay information. I will only be doing only about 10 people today. Once I reach 10, I will not be accepting any more donations. Sonia, okay. Remember, the more you donate, the more questions you get to ask. Okay, the more detail you get. Those who donate $20 or more get to choose the deck that they want, better energy and whatnot for their reading. Sending now. Okay. I got 5 on it. Where's she at? Okay, don't put it close. Okay, Tonia, I just got your donation. All right, let me add you to the list. Tonia. Tonia. Go ahead and pick which deck you feel the most drawn to. We have the Star, Queen of Cups, and the Sun. And then you can also type your question. Far left, the Star. Okay, let's get you with the Star. Hi, Asia. Thank you for moderating. Thank you for blessing us with your service and presence today. All right, what is your question? What would you like to know? Tania. As I always said, y'all, I'm not a sugar-coating type of reader. You will get the truth. You will get the clarity from me that you need to be able to make empowered choices for yourself, okay? I don't paint pretty pictures or anything of that nature. Please be open to whatever the universe and spirit wants you to know, whether this is good or bad. It's just for your highest good. Curious about my musically creative endeavors. Well, as this guy who wants a second chance. Okay, so let's do a specific question. Remember, y'all, the more you donate, the more detail I will give you. I do not answer multiple questions if the donation is not fitting that energy, y'all, okay? Help me help you. Let's start with the guy. What is that person's name that wants a second chance? Again, you guys, please do not send any super chat / YouTube payments. I only take PayPal, Apple Pay, and Chime. No super chat YouTube payments. Jean. So, all right, what does Tonia need to know about Jean wanting a second chance with her? What's your sign? I think you're Aquarius, right? Okay, what does Tony need to know about giving Jean a second chance? What's your sign and his sign? What does Tonia need to know about giving Jean a second chance? Both of us. Aries. Okay. So you have the Temperance, the Sun. What does Tony need to know about giving Jean a second chance? What does Tonia need to know about giving Jean the Fool? So, I feel like when it comes to Jean, I do feel like I don't see any kind of negative, like, intention from him or ill will, anything of that nature, okay? I do feel like Spirit is saying, look, if you want to reconcile, that's fine. Although this is not really giving me reconciling on a romantic level, okay, I kind of feel like you guys have good energy and whatnot, but I don't know why it's giving me like you and him potentially being better off as friends rather than lovers, okay? It's kind of what I'm getting from this. What does Tonia need to know about reconciling with Jean? That's kind of what I feel, because while I'm shuffling, I keep seeing the Three of Cups. What does Tonia need to know about reconciling with Jean or giving him a second chance? Tonia. Some connections are definitely like you could be better off as friends. And I'm kind of getting that vibe here. Tonia giving Jean a second chance. What does she need to know? Let me get one more card. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, Spirit gave me 2. 8 of Cups and the Chariot. Yeah, I feel like for closure purposes, it's fine. You know, you can get your closure out of it, and forgiveness, whatever the case may be. But I just think that this connection is, I don't really feel like you're going to get emotional fulfillment from giving him another chance or even with him. Okay, I feel like it's better to just leave what y'all had in the past and not, you know, try to like rekindle on a romantic level here. Okay, with the 6 of Swords, it's encouraging you to kind of move forward, put it behind you. And then the Eight of Cups, yeah, there's not going to be any emotional fulfillment with him. Chariot is also a card of just moving forward, put it behind you, don't look back. So Spirit wants you to focus on the future and not going back to the past with him, okay? The guy doesn't mean that he's my, exactly. You know, just because someone's a good person doesn't mean that they are the right person for you, okay? Or a good partner for you. So that it's good that you got that clarity, which is what I was about to say with the sun, because the sun brings about that awareness and then, you know, that lesson learned energy, you know, seeing the truth and having that clarity within yourself. So I think that you know what it is. And I think that that's a good perception that you have on the situation. And it's best to just move forward. Yeah. So Spirit is just encouraging you to put that cycle behind you and just to close it on out. Don't revisit it, okay? I got somebody else. Hold on. Melissa, thank you so much for the 2222 donation. That's further confirmation for me. 222 has been stalking me for like, okay, well, ever since I met my current man, yeah, it's been stalking me. So thank you for the confirmation with that number. All right. All right. Can I move it? Y'all have to send a donation if you would like an answer. Okay. And I only take PayPal, Apple Pay, and Chime. No Super Chat. YouTube payments, please. The more you donate, the more questions and information you get to ask. Okay. There's not a set price. My Chime is posted right here for those of you who want to send by Chime. All right. Let's see. What was your question? Let me take a look at the chat. Musically, how can I move in my best interest? How can Tonia move forward musically in her best interest? How can Tonia move her music career forward? How can Tonia... Okay, so we have the... Oh, okay. How can Tonia move forward in her music career? How can Tonia move forward in her music career? All right, so the first card we have is a Page of Cups. So I feel like the Page of Cups is obviously, you know, encouraging you to, you know, allow your intuition to guide you. Okay, to make sure that you're being creative for sure. I don't know where you get your inspiration from, but like just definitely try to get inspiration and ideas. And I feel like it's also suggesting you to do more networking. Okay. How can Tonia move forward in her music career? You got the King of Wands. How can Tonia move forward in her music career? Yeah, it really honestly keeps telling you to just kind of follow your heart here. Allow your intuition, allow your gifts to guide you. All right. And I feel like, you know, putting yourself, like networking with others who may already be in the industry, stuff like that, putting yourself out there, being confident. All right. The cards are not going to tell you too much about doing that. So you're going to just have to, I can only tell you on like a really basic level what you could do, but I don't ever tell anyone what they need to do. That's your own free will. Okay. How can Tonia move her music career forward? Tonia. And the Knight of Wands. So again, this is these cards would be encouraging you to be bold, to be brave, okay, to be sure of yourself, put your best foot forward to potentially travel, okay, and network, okay, and to make sure that you are allowing your creative juices to flow here, okay. So that's the best thing I can tell you. Knight of Wands would definitely be talking about travel. So however that resonates for you, because sometimes, you know, where you are may not be a good place to like for opportunities when it comes to like music and stuff. So if you can travel somewhere or attend certain events or just kind of put yourself on that scene, I think that is what could push you forward here, okay? Wow, look at donated. Okay, let me check. Hold on. Okay, Iman. Yeah, I feel like you just need to put yourself out there and just like be really confident. Like tap into that Leo energy. Don't be afraid to show your shit, you know, and pop your shit. That's basically what the cards are telling you to do. Okay. Put yourself out there. Don't be afraid. Don't underestimate yourself. Book yourself within certain gigs, you know. Like for example, I know a Leo artist that, well, I know him through my ex, because my ex is a DJ, and there's this artist that he works with that I really, really love his music, and he's a Leo, by the way. And this artist, what he does and how he puts himself out there is that he books himself in festivals. So that's another good example and a good way to put yourself out there. If there's festivals in your city or even in other cities, see if you can like book yourself and perform. You get what I'm saying? Like stuff like that is what you should be doing. Put yourself out there and network. Get your name out there. That is very important. Okay. All right, let me put Iman on the list. Because sometimes festivals, they be needing people, you know, to perform. Like, for example, Juneteenth is one of the places that we do have like a Juneteenth parade and stuff like that. And different artists that's not even signed. Just everyday people get to perform and put their self out there. And sometimes the people in the crowd that come, maybe celebrities, they could notice you, maybe managers, maybe talent managers, whatever the case may be, producers. And I think that you just need to put yourself in the spotlight, okay? Now it's definitely the time to plan that. Yeah, so that's what I think that you could do. All right, Tonia, let's see. We finished with her. All right, Melissa, you are up. Let's see. You're welcome. Melissa, do you mind posting your question here? Because I know you're asking about Felipe. You say you're a Gemini. He's a Scorpio. If you could just post your question here, because I can't see it. I don't have my iPad right now, so I have to use my phone. And I don't want to just like freeze the live. And yeah, so let me know if you could do that, please. And you could choose whichever deck calls out to you, okay? I want to know what's his current energy towards me. Should reach out to him after no communication. Okay. Did he respond? What is Felipe's current energy towards Melissa Gutierrez? What is Felipe, the Scorpio's current energy towards Melissa? Felipe's current energy towards Melissa. Felipe. Remember, this is energy that you asked for and not feelings. So, King of Wands. He's definitely at the crossroads. Okay. I feel like he's trying to make a choice if he should like move forward with you or not. Okay. He's showing up as being at the crossroads, even though he does seem to desire you. With the King of Wands, the desire is definitely strongly there. But I feel like he's trying not to be impulsive. Okay, he's really trying to think things through on what direction he wants to take with you. Because I feel like he knows that he wants to reconnect. But right now it's like, what direction are you guys going to take? Just be friends? Or should we try to date again? You get what I'm saying? So it's kind of that energy. Felipe's current energy towards Melissa. Felipe's current energy towards Melissa Gutierrez. Felipe. Felipe's current energy towards Melissa Gutierrez. Felipe. So, we got the Seven of Swords, which is that card of elusiveness, avoidance. All right. So I feel like, yes, within his energy, I mean, he's seen your message. He's obviously, but right now, I feel like he's kind of still trying to think things through here. And I kind of feel like it has something to do with him being a bit like, I guess you can kind of call it like emotional unavailability in a way. Okay. It's kind of what I get from him. Felipe's current energy towards Melissa Gutierrez. Justice. Because it's almost like he knows that he should just kind of communicate and not withhold from you here and just kind of express himself. He definitely is weighing the pros and cons. He's definitely thinking about things rationally. He's going through a thought process because I feel like he does miss you and he does miss, you know, your bond and whatnot with the Six of Cups. But I feel like I feel like it has more to do with him than it has to do with you right now. I kind of do pick up on a little bit of emotional unavailability from him and so forth. Okay. Yeah, I kind of feel like love may be something that he's not totally like looking for right now, or just energetically he may be feeling a little apathetic and something when it comes to like love matters. Okay. I just kind of feel like hey Compass, how are you? Thank you for tuning in again. I feel like he remembers the bond and he does remember the good times, and I feel like he desires to relive those moments with you. But unfortunately right now I just kind of feel like he's leaning more towards love is not something that I want right now. Okay. He may be wanting to kind of keep things like not just friends, but like, let's just kind of like hang out and vibe together, you know. He may not be thinking that he wants to pursue this romantically right away right now. Okay. And the Empress is here. So I do feel like he recognizes your worth and your value and what you bring to the table. So like I said, it's definitely not about you. It's more about him, and him having this boundary and this wall up when it comes to love right now. Okay, because I feel like he knows that you want love and you want a relationship and you want stuff like that. And he may not be right now ready for that emotionally. Okay. Close friend recently passed, so that's taking up his world. Well, I wouldn't say that he's grieving or anything. I don't know. Okay. But I just think that he may be feeling emotionally insecure in terms of pursuing love right now. All right. In other words, he's not very like emotionally available. All right. Tell me about this Queen of Cups reverse for Felipe. Energy towards Melissa. Queen of Cups reverse. Queen of Cups reverse. Yeah. So, yeah, for some reason he doesn't feel that confident in when it comes to love. I don't know, maybe he could be convincing himself that, you know, love just isn't something that's for him, or just it never works out. I don't know. He's kind of coming off like a Cancer. I wonder if he has Cancer in his chart. But he's kind of coming off a little bit like moody about love, okay? Although he does desire the bond with you again, for sure. He does miss the bond. And he does want to get together, you know, and kind of like relive those moments. Like I said. Strength. So yeah, he's definitely holding back right now before he moves forward. But I think he is going to decide to reconcile. He is. And I think that it will happen sooner than you think with the Eight of Wands. He will choose to communicate with you. But his communication kind of looks like, you know, a lot of flirting, you know, kind of just like more, let's just talk, right? Let's just talk and whatever, and some flirty conversation. But it's not giving me pursuing you romantically right now. Okay, so that's just the only thing to keep in mind. Hello, are you still? Yep, I am still. Is that all you wanted to know, Missy? Melissa? Yeah, sometimes the King of Wands, you know, energy could feel like I may still have more learning to do, more growing to do, more like dating to do before I know exactly like who I am, what I want. So the King of Wands type at times can be a guy who's kind of living a bachelor life, a single lifestyle, and not necessarily immediately looking for any kind of commitment or something serious. Okay. But it's not giving just player, because that's the Knight of Wands. It's giving more like I'm interested in vibing and just kind of like having a friendship and seeing where things go, but not necessarily looking for love. You get what I'm saying? Like he's not just pursuing it in that way. Okay. So that's his energy towards you right now. Well, then I guess time will tell. All right. Especially because bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Cups. So I feel like, you know, he may be trying to like approach things more from like a let's be friends for now type of thing. Let's vibe. Let's hang out. Maybe go on dates, you know, stuff like that. But I don't think that love is his immediate priority with this Four of Cups. Okay. Because that's a rejection. He sees the offer of love, but it's like he's not focusing on it. All right. So that's what he feels at this time. Well, not feels, but that's his energy right now. pay for Natalie. Of course, energy changes, so just because he feels that way right now doesn't mean he's gonna feel like that next week. You know, you ask for his current energy, and that's just the current energy for him. But I do think he is going to respond, though. But expect him to keep things light and flirty and not romantic in nature, okay? All right, so let's do Iman. Iman, which deck would you like? First deck, Alex's current energy towards me. Okay, I'm going to have to remove this deck because everybody wants this one deck. And I'm just like, y'all, we need variety. Okay. So that deck will be removed for now. And it will be replaced with another deck. All right, so let's see. This is for Natalie. Oh, sorry, not Natalie. Iman. All right, let's see what's your question. Alex's current energy towards me. Okay. Now, what's the context with Alex? Is this your boyfriend? Is this a friend? Is this a love interest? What is the context behind it? Alex, current energy towards Iman. Alex, current energy towards Iman. And what is both of your signs? Alex's current energy towards Iman. Alex's current energy towards Iman. Alex. Okay, so we got the Page of Cups and the Two of Swords reverse. Someone I dated from the past and I text him today. I'm a Libra, he's a Capricorn. Okay, makes sense because the communication card did come out here. So his current energy seems friendly, it seems kind. Okay, it seems loving, not from like a romantic point of view, but just like, you know, when you catch up with a friend or something like that. So it seems sweet, it seems friendly, it seems kind. The Page of Cups can be someone who has like a crush on you, okay? But I would need to pull more cards to see if it's romantic or if it's just like catching up with a good friend, okay? What is Alex's current energy towards Iman? Alex's current energy towards Iman. Oh, towards Iman. Got like 10 cards that came out. Alex's current energy towards Iman. All right, so we got Temperance. Yeah, so I definitely feel like he's trying to I feel like he's definitely interested in he's definitely interested in reconciliation. Whenever I see Temperance and you guys have been like estranged or something, that's a really good sign for reconciliation. This is not totally giving me, you know, big like love vibes just yet. Like I want to pursue you romantically. But we do have the Three of Pentacles. So I do think right now he's kind of trying to start things off as just like I told the last girl, but yours is more, it does seem like he's open to building something with you. All right. He's open to getting to know you and whatnot. So I do feel like, yeah, because we have the Three of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck, that he is looking at you as somebody that he could get romantically involved with, that he wants to be romantically involved with, okay? That Queen of Cups just sealed the deal for me. That's Cancerian energy. That's that dreamy. Those are the feelings that you would expect when you're starting to fall for someone, you're starting to like somebody. Okay, so he does seem to have a soft spot for you here. Okay. So yeah, he's interested in seeing what can happen between y'all. So if he's gonna pursue you romantically, is Alex gonna pursue Iman romantically? Is Alex gonna pursue Iman romantically? Yes. Oh, yes, he is, girl. Yes, he is. You got the Magician, the same Page of Cups, the Two of Swords reverse, and the Knight of Cups. Yep. He's definitely gonna pursue you. And Knight of Cups is the pursuing the love knight in shining armor card. Okay, so he is going to be showing signs of romantic intent with you going forward. All right. Yep. Look at that. Ace of Cups is clarifying the that's what I would want to see for romantic and love matters. Okay. Cups is belongs to the love, the romance, and stuff like that. So as a reader, if I don't see any cups or anything, I cannot say that that person's romantically interested or that they're going to pursue you in that way. If it was mostly just wands, wands is not love. That's more passion. Superficial, that's energy, that's a vibe, and it doesn't mean that it's love or romantic interest. So yeah, I do feel like he's definitely going to move forward here with you very soon, very quickly here. It seems like the communication from him is going to pick up, and he may reveal some type of feelings towards you or tell you directly about like him liking you and being interested and whatnot. So you're going to hear it from him yourself. All right. He is going to make moves towards you. All right. Yeah, y'all might have some kind of hearing. You might have some kind of like romantic conversation or something like that. The way you guys are going to talk or how he's going to be talking to you is going to come off very like sweet, romantic and stuff like that. Okay. He's a Capricorn, but he probably got some water in his chart. Okay. We got, hold on, let me check. All right, let me put Arshawn on the list. Arshawn. All right, so that was for Iman. Natalie. We're on Natalie. We are on Natalie. All right. Let's see. Let's check. No. All right, Natalie, you can go ahead and choose which deck that you want. And type your question. Hi, my dear sister. Hi, Almina. How are you? The third one from the left, is it the Ace of Cups? Will Trong and I get to see each other anytime soon? We met through our best friends. Last time I saw him, Was their wedding Monday, and it felt like a soul connection. Get to see each other. Okay. Strong. Will Natalie and Trong get to see each other soon? Natalie and Trong, will they get to see each other soon? Will Natalie and Trong get to see each other soon? Natalie and Trong. Natalie. Will Natalie and Trong get to see each other soon? Something fell on the ground. What is this? Okay. All right, so you got the Five of Wands. I want to know if he feels the same. Oh, Seven of Swords reverse. Well, Natalie and Trong get to see each other soon. Natalie and Trong. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of giving. It's kind of giving, I don't know why I feel like a little bit of interference on his side. Oh, Natalie and Trong get to see each other soon. I feel like there's some kind of interference on his side. Like he might have somebody in his energy already. Have you guys even spoke since that last time you saw him years ago? Will Natalie and Sean get to see each other soon? Nine of Wands. Hangman. He may be seeing someone. You saw him the other night, but I'm saying, like, did you guys when's the last time you guys actually been talking? Like, do you guys even talk other than the time that you just seen him? Yeah, because to me, this is giving interference with this Five of Wands. He may already be involved with somebody else. Or there's somebody else who's competing for him in a way, you know? That's kind of what I feel. Tell me about this Five of Wands for Natalie and Trong. Will they see each other soon? Five of Wands. Eight of Wands. Five of Wands. Yeah, it kind of feels like, I won't be surprised if he has like maybe like a water sign in his energy. Okay. Didn't you ask me about another guy last week, I think? I don't know. I think I had you. Yeah, I did have you. You asked me. Was this the same guy you asked me about last week? Yeah, the reason why I said water signs, because we do have Pisces, and then I was seeing Death, which is Scorpio, at the bottom of the deck, and then Two of Cups is Cancer. So I feel like there's somebody else competing for him, girl. Three of Cups. King of Wands. So now we have the Three of Cups and the King of Wands. So seeing each other soon, this is not really giving me like you and him actually like kind of meeting up type of thing. Of course, you can bump into him anywhere that you know he goes or whatever the case may be. But I don't really feel it giving me like y'all are going to like decide to meet up exclusively. And I think it's really saying because there is somebody else in his energy already. All right. So you remember, so keep in mind, both of you are Aquarians. So, you know, the Aquarian is in high demand. So he may already have somebody competing for him or taking up his energy or some shit like that. And I feel like so will you. Because I do feel like that Scorpio is going to return. Okay. I feel like it's saying it wouldn't be a good idea to like get your hopes up with him because you have 2 3s here now. So that's confirming another person. Because I feel like he may be keeping a door open for somebody else. And I feel like there's someone else that he may really want, like emotionally, he could be in love with and whatnot. So you may be more of the like, what is it? I don't know, like more of like the distraction or like more of a kind of an option to him. Like, I don't really feel like it would just be giving you and him. So no, I don't really feel like he feels the same way to that extent with you. Okay. That you read for me on. Yeah, because the Seven of Swords is a card of deception. You know, you're hiding something. You're not being transparent. So I feel like he could be hiding the fact that he has feelings for somebody else, but that you're more of like the distraction or the option or the person for the moment. Okay. So that's what I'm getting intuitively here. Okay. I wouldn't get involved in it, but hey, that's up to you. And people don't realize that happens more often than you know, unfortunately, than you think. You know, sometimes you can be talking to somebody whose heart is already completely with someone else, but then you're just like that person that they're just fucking talking to. And then any second when that person comes back or whatever, boom, they drop you like a hot rock. Okay. So the Three of Wands tells me that he may be keeping the door open for somebody else. It feels like his energy is stronger with someone else than it is with you. And I feel like you would just kind of be entering yourself in some kind of love triangle here. Okay. That's just what I feel. I feel like he is attracted to you. King of Wands. Okay. And the Eight of Wands, he's definitely attracted. But I mean, attraction and chemistry doesn't mean, you know, love. It does not mean romantic interest. Okay. That's what I'm picking up for him. That Five of Wands told me everything I needed to know. This is the card of competition, rivalry, you know, interferences. Okay. Which makes sense. All right. Yeah. Is that all you wanted to know? Ooh. I kind of want to know. Want to know what? because I've been single for a minute. Okay, is a relationship coming in for Natalie? Is a relationship coming in for Natalie? Natalie. Is a relationship coming in for Natalie? 8 of Wands, the Lovers. 9 of Wands. Yes, a relationship is coming in. I feel... you're an Aquarius. Quicker than you think. I do feel like a relationship is definitely around the corner. It's kind of picking up, like, because 8 of Wands could be like 8 days, but it can also kind of be something that's near future. So like somewhere within the next 3 weeks. Okay. Yeah, you got the Tower showing up here. So someone's definitely about to come in or come back. Could be that Scorpio. I mean, we do have Tower that is Scorpio energy. And you have the Ace of Cups. The Queen of Cups. Definitely kind of giving more of a water person, water energy. Could be Cancer or Scorpio. I can't say if it's reconciliation because I'm not gonna lie, these cards here are giving like something new, but it can also be a new beginning with somebody. But the Fool and Ace of Cups can definitely be like a new person coming your way that could potentially lead to a relationship. Okay. What? I didn't expect that. Hey, Snow White, how are you? It's been a while. Yeah, it's saying new love. That's going to kind of come out of nowhere here. It does seem like it's unexpected for you, whatever this is. Yeah, you have the World. Damn, it's kind of hard to say because the World could be like a brand new person coming in here. It's hard to say. But it can also talk about a brand new, fresh start. Like, you know, starting off on a clean slate with somebody here. Having a new beginning in love with somebody. But just know that it is new or old, you know, either way, it does look positive. You know, it does look genuine. And it seems to be in alignment with a potential soulmate energy here. I mean, could be the Scorpio because the Two of Swords reverse is like someone who is in denial, something that was a stalemate or blocked. You know, now there's going to be more of, you know, facing the situation head on, having a conversation, talking things out, whatever the case may be here. So it could be that. Okay. All right, Arshawn, honey. Go ahead and choose which card, which deck you want. And you said something about James. Oh, shoot. You know what? I don't know what's going on with this marker. It's just been flying everywhere today. Okay. I'm open either way. You're very welcome, honey. You do have a relationship coming. Yep. So expect whatever this is to come in. Natalie somewhere within like the next, within a week or at least within 3 weeks. So somewhere in like November for sure. First one, I'm open. Damn, what y'all got against the second deck? What do you guys have against? Like, look, this deck want to beef with y'all, okay? Because nobody, I mean, people have, but like nobody wants to choose this deck. I have no idea. The second deck want to throw hands. Oh, Lord. Holy shit, it's too funny. All right. What did I... What's Jane current energy? Okay. James. Current energy towards Arshawn. Ooh. Oh my God, a card just jumped out while I'm doing this and it fell on the floor. Okay. What the heck was that? Intention. Okay, is the card here. Is his current energy. The intention card came out. Let's find out what that intention is. Arshawn's, sorry, James' current energy towards Arshawn. Okay. James' current energy towards Arshawn. Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh. 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 He's burning up for you, Arshawn. Okay, he definitely is here. The Knight of Wands and the King of Wands are two very, very passionate cards. So I do feel like right now he's definitely in a real passionate energy towards you. He may be feeling or building some kind of confidence towards, you know, coming towards you. Oh, do you have any Gemini in your chart? This reminds me of the Gemini reading I just did. Or maybe he could have it, but I'm just gonna go ahead and be blunt. I feel like he's definitely, he can't stop like thinking about you type of thing. Like he's fixated on you. Even if he's not saying anything, his energy is showing up as fixated with this Eight of Pentacles. Okay. And I feel like he has this strong desire to see you. He has this strong desire to connect with you physically and emotionally here with the Two of Cups. All right. I feel like he's definitely been thinking about reaching out, calling you, something with the Page of Pentacles. 10 of Wands is that energy of like feeling burdened. So I feel like his feelings of passion and stuff towards you is a burden on him. You know, it's like when you really like, I don't know how else to describe it. Like you've been trying to resist and like you just can't really take it anymore. So I feel like he's getting very close to acting, okay, and to taking action towards you for sure. He's definitely getting very close. Death is the card of transformation and change. So I do feel like if he's been acting like the Emperor, you said he's in Aries, okay? He's been acting unbothered, unfazed, or just kind of like controlling himself when it comes to you. I feel like he's losing that self-control slowly but surely here. He is. It's like, look, I can't take it anymore. You know, I really want to connect with you, not just sexually, but emotionally. I'm just going to go ahead and do it. So I do feel like he's close. He's close. Hi, Barbie. How are you? So within this type of energy, it's possible you could get communication from him somewhere within the next 2 weeks, okay? The Knight of Wands does not take that long. The Two of Cups would give me more of like a 2 weeks time frame along with the Page of Pentacles. But somewhere within the next 2 weeks, it feels like he might go ahead and take some bold action towards you. And I do feel like he's trying to see you type of thing. So when he does hit you up, expect there to be a meeting to come after that. Not just talking, but like, hey, like, let's meet up in person, okay? Face-to-face type of thing. I don't know. I feel like you could possibly speed it up if you just reach out, you know. You could speed it up. Because with this King of Wands, you know, at times, sometimes he can have an ego. You know, he would want you to come to him. You know what I'm saying? And make that move. Intuition. Yeah, he's very fixated on you. You got the devil. He's more obsessed with you than you think. He just acts like he's not, but he is. Okay, and I feel like he has this strong sexual desire towards you too. Ooh-wee. Yeah, he's close to cracking here, and breaking that no contact here. Because the Knight of Wands is definitely like a bold person. So he probably going to get the courage, the balls, you know, the cojones to go ahead and pursue you and come at you here. Somewhere, I feel like, within the next couple weeks. Did you have any other question? If you sent by Apple Pay, then please let me know, because I would have to go check. No further questions. I'll be ready. Oh my God. Sorry, y'all. I had to take like a quick. Yeah, I stepped away too. Okay, Morella. Are you the Virgo? I know I used to read for you. Gemini. Okay. Actually, no. Okay, I did that wrong. Morella. Actually, I didn't do that wrong. What the fuck is wrong with me? Morella. All right, cool. All right. I don't know what y'all got against the third deck. I mean, I don't know what y'all got against. Yeah, this third one. Go ahead and choose your deck. 1, 2, or 3. All right, just gonna have to take it out the rotation. People don't choose it. Choose your deck and type your question, please. Kissing you is kissing you is that I've been thinking of. Let's start seeing Jose, the Pisces. We had one meeting. We had a good time. What do I need to know about him and his feelings? Okay. All right. Finally, somebody chose the third deck. Okay, so the Pisces, did you give me his name? Jose, yeah. Okay, so what are Jose's feelings for Morella? Jose's feelings for Morella, Jose. Pisces feelings for Morella. Jose's feelings for Morella. So, Judgment. Jose's feelings for Morella. What are Jose's feelings for Morella? Okay. So I'm not gonna lie, like I feel like he's feeling like a strong spiritual pull towards you. You know, Pisces are definitely like psychics, and I feel like, yeah, he's feeling like you and this, like you and him have like a spiritual connection or something like that. Okay. It's something about him feeling that this connection is it's spiritual. I don't know if he knows about like twin flames or he knows about soulmates. So that could be how he's kind of feeling about you in the connection with you. Does he know that you watch like tarot readings and stuff, or like is he a spiritual person too, or what? Jose feel about Morella. Jose's feelings for Morella. Yeah, he sees this as a spiritual connection. So he does feel connected to you, mind, body, and soul for sure. He does feel connected to you, even if he doesn't know how to explain what he feels. But yeah, he definitely feels very connected here. No, he doesn't. But I feel like he's also... See, now we got the Star. That's another card of spirituality. I feel like he likes the fact that this could be spiritual, but he's also intimidated or afraid of it. With the Nine of Wands energy, he's afraid of it at the same damn time. Obviously, you guys have differences in age, but he still feels very connected to you. And I'm not gonna lie, I do see a little bit of immaturity for him with the Page of Wands. So this is him kind of like being excited about the connection. He has curiosity about this connection with you. He wants to explore it, but he's going to explore it in more like a lighthearted way. Okay. He may not be fully ready for everything, you know, that it's going to bring. But I think right now it's like, we don't, I'm kind of getting this image in my mind. I'm not calling you a toy, but I'm getting this image. Spirit is showing me an image of like you picking up something, like a child picking up something that they found that they feel like is really interesting and very intriguing. And the child is looking at it like, wow, and oh my God. And it's like the child is fascinated by it, but the child's also afraid of it and trying to figure it out. So that's kind of what I get with him when it comes to how he feels about you. He does recognize that there is something different about this connection with you and special. But he may not really know how to navigate it just yet. Okay. So he might just kind of keep things lighthearted right now and just flirt with you. He seems curious and all these things. But that doesn't necessarily mean the Page of Wands knows how to handle it, though. And that's why I said there is some immaturity for him. He's like, he recognizes that this could be serious. Okay. And that this connection is very different. But he would need to grow into this King of Cups. Okay. He's not that King of Cups yet. So he's not that emotionally mature. All right. So he's going to need to grow into that before he can really like be what you need or take it to a serious level. So I wouldn't, you know, just get my hopes up too high with him because he's not that mature. And I do feel like he's bound to make a lot of mistakes along the way. Okay. Because his spirit is showing up a little immature and childish. So yeah, we're talking about his feelings. So that's how he feels about you. And that's what you need to know about this connection. So I'm asking what you need to know. And we got the Page of Wands and the High Priestess. So once again, I think that he recognizes this connection as special, Marilla, but he's also very afraid of it. He's intimidated. All right. Because it's different. And maybe he's not used to dating women, you know, older than him or anything. So that could also be a part of it. But because this, you know, High Priestess, and that's all about intuition and psychic energy. So I feel like he definitely sees this as like a connection that's different, that transcends just like an ordinary connection. He does see it as spiritual. And I think he's definitely going to take his time with this connection for sure. I feel like he is interested in getting to know you better and, you know, yeah, getting to know each other. But I'm not getting the most stable energy from him, like emotionally, right? He needs to grow up into that King of Cups first. So the Four of Cups is a rejection card. So I feel like he may not be pursuing this like in terms of like love. So his emotions may not be, he may not be investing emotionally just yet into this. It's almost like he's approaching this from like a, let's see where this goes. Let's see what happens type of thing. Kind of does feel a little bit experimental, but it doesn't feel like he's really intentional right now. That's the word I'm looking for. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune, yeah, he's up and down with it. He's not that stable emotionally about this just yet. But I think that he's really just trying to go with the flow and, yeah, just see where things go with you. Temperance. Because I feel like he definitely has this big reservation about this connection. As much as he's intrigued, he's also very intimidated. Okay. It's going to take some time. Whenever I see the Ten of Pentacles and Pages, this tells me it's going to take some time before things ever really get serious with him, okay? I'm talking about it can take up to 10 months before like he can be that person or even mature, okay? So that's why I was saying in the beginning, like, don't get your hopes up about him. Don't put all your eggs in one basket with him because he's still kind of like learning things. And he's not fully developed just yet. Yeah. Yeah. He's very back and forth with this connection. He's very back and forth. He's not stable at all. He's antsy about this connection because he's intimidated. It's kind of that energy of like when you have one foot in, one foot out. Like he could get spooked at any given second. That's what I'm trying to tell you, okay? He could ghost you. He could do these things because he's not that damn stable emotionally about you, and just in general. He's not that mature with the Eight of Cups. He could run away from this, you know, with the Eight of Cups. Energetically. And running away is not always a physical thing. Like, he could still talk to you, but energetically be running away from this connection. Okay? Yeah, I'm kind of getting this flighty energy from him. Even if not right now, I do feel like at some point in time, he may come and go. He may be very flighty and not stable here. Knight of Swords. That's what I get. Bummer. Yeah, I mean, but what do you expect from a Pisces, and B, you know, a Pisces that's very young, you know? That's just, to be honest, that's just asking for trouble, you know, for sure. Because Pisces can already be, especially when they're young, just really unreliable, a little naive, you know, not sure what they want, kind of head in the clouds type of energy. Yep. All right, y'all. So that's going to be the last reading. I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. It was a pleasure speaking to you all. I have my 10 people. Okay. Alrighty. Talk to you guys tomorrow. I'll be on tomorrow.